Maybe not. No, but I should. I should. Because I'll probably want to try to get trains that have oil upkeep, and I definitely want to stay in a surplus. So I should look into that. So yeah, I do think that is actually that that is actually a pretty good idea. Let's go ahead and try to do this little circuit here that I thought of previously. So let's just go ahead and level up to, well, do I just kind of remove a bunch of this? Yeah, I don't see why not. I don't see why I would need to keep just a whole bunch of hills for absolutely no reason. Now, what I'm probably going to do, if I build it here, that's pretty damn close to this railway if I want it kind of circling around that way, so I'll probably have it circle around this way. I think that would be, yeah, that's pretty good. I like that, and then just kind of have it going back up that way. But I'm probably not going to want to have one station shared for both the oil wells and the factory. So we'll go ahead and put two. Yes, we'll put two right next to each other, so we don't even have to decide who, which station accepts or declines anything. It'll all just be consolidated into one station. And that'll be the refinery here, near Gouda. That's right, we had Gouda, the little town that popped up down here. Right, and now, let's see, so that's on these two squares right there. And I feel like just having a straight shot to here wouldn't be, whoops, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But we will have to have these separate. Because if I build it here, it doesn't catch the factory. So yes, this is going to have to be two different stations, and we'll just kind of do it like that. I mean, yeah, might as well just delete all that little hill. We still got a little hill there, and the factory's a little bit strangely elevated, but that's no matter. No matter at all. How does it look? Ah, see, in the actual beautification mode, it does have a little patch of dirt kind of connecting to the building, but in build mode, it's just kind of hovering in midair. So beautification mode it is, yes, but we can't see the grid, so screw that. Right, we'll have this one here. Yeah. Yeah. And that accepts planks. Well, no, it accepts oil and produces tokens and whatnot, and this accepts crude oil. Okay, so let's get that running, just so it starts getting a little bit of crude oil in there. And whip this right around, and that should connect. That should just be a straight shot to the station. Yep, there we go. Right. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This can whip around as well. I don't remember if factories... Do factories have kind of big... No, they don't really have very big buildings at all. You can just have that go pretty straight. This, however, will not connect, so we're just going to need a tiny little shriek. Just a tiny little shriek. And yeah, here as well. Tiny little shwick. Ah, the track construction quest. Build 200 pieces of track. 50 coal tokens. Very nice. Very, very nice. Right. Right. Looking good. So now we've got the oil wells to the refinery, and the refinery up to the factory. Now we just need to get... these are kind of connecting railways. If I just pull one right out through these hills... maybe not. I'm not... Yeah, we can do that. I wouldn't mind getting another foundry producing stuff, though. Although this one isn't really any... There aren't any tool works close to that. I am desperately low on tool works. The only one that's free is that one over there, down in the southwest part of our map. And there's no foundry close by. Yeah. Sometimes when you progress into the ages, you get really, really poor resource locations. For example, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 foundries all up here. See any iron in the vicinity? No. There's one down here, one over here, one way over there, way over here. So no iron mines near these foundries. Kind of a pity. You can still connect it and just put multiple trains ferrying stuff back and forth and still have it be relatively efficient, just... It's a pain in the butt to build all the rail networks. Thing is, I'm hoping for this foundry, maybe it would be nice if a steel works popped up over here. So what I can do is actually yeah, I can purposely just build a bridge right here. Kind of just like so. A nice long bridge. We've got plenty of money, so that's really not an issue. And if we do need to build a whole bunch of rail networks going in and out of here, we've got bridge stuff that will kind of take care of that. Why does that look strange? Why is that sort of touching the ground? If I create this, is it going to be that hit? What the hell? Why is it like that? Another bridge is too close. Well, why would you... I want the bridge raised. I want it to actually be a bridge. Why won't you create a bridge? What is it? Oh, I've never had to do this before because I always built one over a rail network, so I never actually had to raise it, and I guess that's the height that a train passes under. Okay, so I just wasted a bit of money, but no real problem because I've got plenty of money. So we get a little bit back there. Let's build that bridge again and raise it. Oh, not that high. No, don't need that. That's fine. Is that enough for a train to go under? I think that's enough, right? Yeah, there. I guess those white pieces are pieces that the rail can go under. So yeah, stone viaduct, and we'll just say okay. And we'll have another one coming right next to it. Two bridges, just kind of going like, hey, we're bridges. We are bridges indeed. So we'll have that kind of connect straight into it, and this kind of connect. Yes, just remember that everything here is clockwise, so this is going that way. So this one is up there, and this one is returning. There we go. Beautiful. Everything has a signal dividing. Yes, everything has a signal dividing. Right. That signal right there is kind of impeding in my network, so we'll just delete that. Connect. And there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so. Alright, so we now have the capacity to take a train to start taking crude oil to the refinery, but now we just need to connect You bad boys, and that shouldn't be too difficult at all. Just shabam. Let's just put it right there in the middle, I guess. Shabam, 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 shabam. There we go. And you going like so. And now you are all nice and connected. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Stellar. Stellar performance by the glorious Dutch Railway Company. Okay, now we just need to get some trains coming. Depot. Engines. We've got, yeah, the lovely BR3s. Definitely want a bunch of BR3s out here. Right, BR3 with as much oil as it can carry. One more it takes me over a tiny little bit, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. And how much is that? That's 49 crude oil. I'm pretty confident that we can have 2 BR3s doing that. That looks like a 2-train job once I build all the oil wells I can. So I shouldn't feel bad about just duplicating this on the spot, although we're kind of running out of lumber tokens, just slightly, ever so slightly. But no matter at all. Right. Station 31 near Middleburg, down to the refinery, start. And you do the exact same thing. Right. 2 trains going to transport crude oil, and let's see... yes, okay, this is good because it only costs money. This is good because we've got the lumber tokens. So nothing costs planks here. Wonderful. So now these oil wells, or this oil field, is producing 4.5 crude oil, and I'm pretty sure the other one is up to that standard as well. Where did I have it? Here. Yeah, that's also 4.5. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. That refinery is doing its best to produce... that's right. We can now put the research lab here for a little bit better efficiency in creating lumber... or not lumber tokens. Well, lumber tokens eventually. Just a better amount of refined oil for crude oil. Very, very nice. But let's focus back on the task at hand over here. Our trains have not reached their destination yet. It's going to take a while. Well, oh, that's right. I've got signals right here for it to start. Right. So that's going to be creating a nice amount of oil. Let's actually make sure that that doesn't cap to 200. Let's get that up a bit. Yeah, to 300 and faster loading. And eventually we can put a storage building there, but we don't have the lumber tokens for that right now, so no, no, no. And this refinery, the additional fractionation equipment right there, and a research lab. Right, so now everyone is nice and effective except for this factory. And that fertilizer plant, is that effective or efficient? I don't think so. I don't think I have one here, do I? Sorry, factory. Do I have a fertilizer plant here? No, I don't. Yeah, because that would ruin the conversion rate of 1-to-1 that you get with the dye plant. Yeah. So no, we don't want that. But we do want the dye plant. I don't know why it's 1-to-1 in that other one. Here it's 3-to-2, and now, well, 1-to-0.8. So I don't know why that one over there is 1-to-1. But that's good. 5-to-4 is good. Get a nice couple of tokens there. We just need trains. We now just need trains transporting that refined oil. Get another BR3. And hopefully, yes, the Warren 2 costs iron ingots, not lumber. Good. that's pretty good, and that's 60. What's this one hauling? This one's hauling 67. Ah, because yes. Now I remember. It's because I splurged on the, yeah, right there, the hatch 2. We've got tokens for 1 hatch 2 each. Yeah, that's nice. So let's go ahead and duplicate that. Yes, I'm out of a lot now. But no matter. No matter at all. You go to that station. No, sorry. Well, yes, let's just switch that around. Do the refinery and the factory. Start. And you do the exact same thing. Can I just... No, I can't click here. I have to actually click on the train in the map. Okay. Start. Sorry, passenger train. And yeah, I've got 1 and 2, so this is now crude oil. Stop clicking on. Can I click on the train? There we go. So crude oil hauler 3, and whoops, let's just do that so it doesn't mess up the positioning of the window. And crude oil hauler 4. And we've got, should have 2 as well, right? Or do I just have 1? Ah, I only have 1 refined oil hauler over here. I could probably use a second one, because that's capping out pretty quickly, especially with that new research lab. So let's get another one there. I don't have the iron ingots for it, though, or the iron tokens. So I'm not going to be able to do that just yet. But you are now refined oil hauler 2. Ah, that lowercase h. And you, come on. I know you're clicking on it. I know you're clicking on it. There you go. And refined oil hauler 3. And let's go kind of renaming some of these stations, right? So we've got the oil fields. I had oil field 1, and this is now oil field 2. Oil field 2, and it's near Middleburg. And then this is what had I called the oil refinery 1 and oil refinery 2. And then what had I called the previous factory? Just yes, factory in parentheses oil, right. Whoops. Factory oil 2 near Middleburg. So is that all nice and proper? Yes. But ooh, I've got so many stations that I need to rename. Let's work on that a little bit. Right. This is, I guess just coal mine. Any other coal mines? Yeah, plenty down here. Whoops, did not mean to do that. I was just trying to move the camera. Right, coal mine 3. I don't think I have any other coal mines, do I? Just those 3? Yeah, just those 3. Right, then we've got a bunch of forestry stations that don't have names. Assuming it's these sort of around here. Yeah, yeah. Do I have forest stations? Did I ever rename this one anything? No, station 7. Okay. So this is number 1, because that's, I believe that's the first one we ever made. Yeah, that's the first one we ever made. I have brain farts sometimes when I'm trying to spell stuff. Right, so that's 2, 3. I don't think I have any more. I think it was just those 2 servicing lumber. Probably why I'm running out of lumber tokens so often. It would make sense. Oh, no. No, I do have another one. What's this? What's this? Ah, no. That's what feeds the sawmill, right. But you are not going to be Sawmill 1 or Lumber Yard 1, because this was the first one. Lumber Yard 1. Oh. Wow, the game crashed. Okay. Good thing it auto-saves every minute. Yeah, that's very good. I like that feature. Once a minute autosave. Beautiful. All right. So that's forestry, lumber. Ah, yes, we had just renamed this. Hopefully, that's very strange. This game has never crashed for me before. Then again, this is the first time I use OBS to try to record at the same time. Maybe the game doesn't like that very much. Who knows? But anyway, that's Lumberyard 1, and this is Lumberyard 2. Hopefully we don't get any more crashes. That was very unpleasant. Yes, 2.1. There we go. Yes, so it's technically the same lumberyard, just different stations doing different things. And I don't think I have tool works. Well, this one was the first one, and it's, yes, Toolworks, Forestry, and Coal, Station 1. Yes. Because it's receiving both. Good. This is just forestry, or I guess lumber. Yeah, yes, we'll call it lumber, so L and C, not F and C. Sadly, you can't click on that F. You have to kind of delete it all. So lumber and coal, station 1. But then again, plenty of things that the developer for this wonderful little game have to tweak and fix. Sadly, this will be a pretty fast series on my channel, because we are going to get to a point where the game just kind of, well, you can't progress anymore. You can keep playing, you just can't go further in any ages. So now we've got Toolworks Lumber Only, Station 1. And let's heck, ooh, we never got any extensions for this. We don't have a furniture workshop. Oh, I've been just missing out on that gorgeous, gorgeous efficiency this whole time. See, this one has a furniture workshop. No wonder I've been so weak on my lumber tokens this whole time. Right, well now with that should be a little bit better. And I could even potentially get a freight station here, just so the train leaves, the 2 trains, my mistake, leave faster and make this loop just slightly quicker. Right, and then I've got factory Drachten station. Right, I've got station 16. I've just got 5 more. You look like an iron mine. Oh no, you're the foundry. Okay, but coal mine. No, wait. Yes, coal mine. Station 21, station 22. Do I have iron stations? I don't think so. These should be the only ones. Yes, they are the only ones. So, iron mine 1. Iron mine 2. And I know there's a little bit of inconsistency with how I'm naming my stations, because the other ones, for example, are like, one is lumber yard, one is forestry station, so whatever. Just don't pay attention to it. And then this is Toolworks Just Iron. Workstation 1. Right, so that way we can tell which is iron, lumber, and coal. Lumber, they're all called 1 because they're all individually unique. Right, so then this is Foundry 1. Oh, I have one of my own hairs in my mouth. That's disgusting. Right. Foundry Station 1 and Foundry Station 1.1. That damn lowercase s. There we go. To indicate that it is the same foundry. Alright, and that's it. Yeah, that was all the stations. All the stations renamed. Very, very nice. This oil refinery. Ah, that's the station itself that has the extension. Right, industry. Okay. Why is this forest producing such a small amount of trees? 1.5. Oh dear. Well, let's fix that. There we go. Now you're producing a nice amount of trees. 3.1 to 1. How about you? Yeah, you could use it. Well, no, this thing has 200 coal in it. And delivering a decent amount of coal. Probably eventually refit that train to carry coal as well, but we'll focus on that a little bit later. Let's get back to this. Right. So, that crude oil hauler 3 is hauling 49 crude oil. This one is getting up there, but we're nowhere near depletion, so this is actually a very nice loop. It might even possibly need a 3rd train delivering crude oil. That's delivering a full load. And this train, sadly, is not. So we might need a 3rd train delivering crude oil. And this is also out of refined oil. I mean, until now, it was just out of refined oil. So yes, I might need a 3rd train. Let's actually look at this. So when crude oil hauler 4 leaves oil field 2, it's at, what was it, 218? I think that was 218 as soon as it got capped. Yeah, 218. Now let's do an entire loop and see what the difference is. Come on, 4. Get up there. Did that actually that actually got up to 300, didn't it? Wow. Yeah, I 100% need another train in here. Another full train. Yeah. So 218, huh? 49, 253. Yes, because it capped before this train got there. So 253 is slightly... Yeah, it's slightly more than... I mean, it's definitely more than 49. But yeah, I think an entire third train would be beneficial on that loop right there. So let's go for it. Another full BR3. Taking all the crude oil it can.